Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Today's proverb is 26:16. A sluggard is wiser in his own eyes than 7 people who answer discreetly. Oh, once again, the sluggard. The person who is so annoying because not only are they physically lazy, they're emotionally lazy most of the time, they're mentally lazy, but a sluggard has tendencies to want you to know how brilliant, smart they are. They're the ones that are spouting, they're the ones that want you to engage in arguments with them as well. They're manipulating. So they like to participate in conversations where you will banter with them, where you will be a part of their conversation just so they can show you and me just exactly how much they know. We've talked a little bit about this already on Monday, but this one takes a little bit of a turn because we are surrounded by wise people, and the answers of a wise person just brings in so much enlightenment and lightness that when a sluggard talks, or somebody who separated themselves from wisdom, a lazy person comes in and talks, you can tell the minute they open their mouths the darkness has entered into the conversation, that it becomes a very dark place. And so be cautious of allowing yourself to enter into their battle. Like we've already talked about, they are not your enemy. It is specifically their issue. So separate yourself enough to know that what comes out of their mouth is, don't take it personally. It's not an attack against you. It's their issue. That's the number one key thing when we're growing up as leaders, just to realize that people will love to tell how much they know. And so you have to be very discerning on who's being true and who's using something that's false and manipulating and trying to control their atmosphere and their environment. And typically a foolish person you can sense the darkness that comes into the conversation, because the conversation will either turn around to be about themselves, or they will want to argue. You can sense it. You're smart enough to know this. Stay clear, again, of allowing yourself to participate in those conversations. Stay clear. And I am praying and hoping as faith leaders that we have resolved ourselves enough, allowed the Holy Spirit to resolve us enough to know that we don't always have to be the one that has the last word. We don't always have to be the one that needs to be heard. Your actions most of the time will speak clearer, more louder than words. So faith leaders today, rest in who you are. So I'm just sensing the Holy Spirit's trying to say, rest in who you are today. Stay away from allowing sluggards or laziness to be a part of your DNA, but use that great gift that God has given you to build his kingdom. Have a blessed day.